Years ago, we dreamt a daring dream to create an enterprise that inspires excellence, empowers people, and helps build a nation. That dream is now a business epic, blazing a trail through the steel, power, mining, and infrastructure sectors, building wealth, transforming thought, and changing lives. A fairy tale story of courage, conviction, and foresight, driven by entrepreneurial energy. Part of a global conglomerate, the O.P. Jindal Group, Jindal Steel and Power Limited is a $3.6 billion industrial empire, directly and indirectly employing 50,000 people in 11 countries across 3 continents, with export presence in 29 countries. Years of blazing growth has seen us unlock our indigenous manufacturing potential and deploy the best of technology, processes, and people to help India make everything at highest levels of speed and efficiency. First manufacturer of large-size parallel flange beams. First in India to make 5-meter and 3-meter wide plates in coil form. First to produce angle lines of up to 250 by 250 mm in the country. Only company to have boom cum beam and blank cum round casters with 355 mm diameter round sections. India's largest and only integrated steel company to produce fabricated structures for special infrastructure projects. First mega power project of 1000 megawatt in India's private sector. The world's first and largest syngas-driven DRI plant. At the core of JSPL's extraordinary growth engine are its ultra-modern steel and power plants. Located across India's mineral-rich eastern belt from Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand to Odisha, our mega factories are helping the country meet its booming demand for steel. Raigad, the picturesque cultural capital of Chhattisgarh, harbors JSPL's flagship steel facility incorporating the world's largest coal-based sponge iron plant, a 3.5 million tons per annum steel melting shop, and a 0.75 million ton rails and universal beam mill, a 1 million ton plate cum coil mill, and a 0.7 million ton medium and light structural mill. The ultra-modern 0.7 million ton cement plant supports our fast-growing construction business. At Angul in Odisha, we have built a cutting-edge plant featuring a 2.5 million ton steel melting shop, India's largest 250-ton arc furnace, and a mill that rolls out the widest plates in the country. At Patratu in Jharkhand is our red-hot wire rod mill, which spools out wire rods at a blazing speed of 100 meters every second, and a 1 million ton rebar mill, the source of our best-selling Panther TMT bars. Beyond India, JSPL has commissioned a state-of-the-art 1.5 million ton sponge iron plant at the Shadid Iron and Steel Company in Oman. The steel melting shop mills out 2 million tons of square and round billets and blooms per annum, making it one of the largest integrated steel-making facilities in the Arabian Peninsula. This, however, is just the beginning. Under the leadership of its charismatic chairman, Mr. Naveen Jindal, the company is on the cusp of rolling out a $30 billion expansion plan that will catapult it into the club of the world's leading steel and bar companies. Jspl partners with global leaders for the latest in technology, helping it strengthen its hold of its core markets and powering its entry into exciting new markets. For example, in the fiercely competitive TMT bar market, the strong, agile and flexible Panther brand is quite literally raising the bar, backed by a nationwide network of exclusive brand stores. Similarly, Jspl makes the world's longest rails and is the only company in India capable of supplying head-hardened rails. An example of Make in India, a movement that aims to transform India into a manufacturing giant. It is therefore well poised to capitalize on India's booming metro rail and dedicated freight corridor markets. At Tamnar, in the Raigad district of Chhattisgarh, Jindal Power has set up 3,400 megawatt thermal power plants, which are ranked among the country's best in terms of capacity utilization. In addition to the independent power plant, Jspl boasts a commissioned capacity of 1,600 megawatts of captive power. The 4 hydroelectric projects of over 5,500 megawatts coming up in Arunachal Pradesh mark the beginning of our renewable story. So does our 24 megawatt wind power project at Satara in Maharashtra. By 2022, we will have a combined total capacity of 18,000 megawatts. Jspl's mines ensure consistent raw material security for our steel and power plants. Beyond India, Jspl produces high-quality anthracite and lean bituminous coal at its mines in Kippersol Colliery in South Africa for both its domestic markets and exports. We are one of 4 companies with mining rights in the mineral-rich Motis Basin. In the first phase of our operation, we are churning out 3 million tons of coal, and with the help of the coal washery, we are producing coking coal. This operation is expected to reach 10 million tons in phase 2. In the future, Jspl will roll out similar projects across Africa. In Australia, we have controlling stake in the Wollongong coal operating mine, a reservoir of 652 million tons of hard coking coal. Every step we take today is still inspired by foresight, the very same foresight that has shaped our success story over so many years. In line with this pioneering thought, the human resource practices at Jspl focuses on building a pipeline of dynamic, tech-driven business leaders, all endowed with our unique DNA of fearless and innovative enterprise. Alongside contributing to India's growth story, Jspl is recognized widely for setting new records and benchmarks across its business domains. Guided by a strong value system, ours is a journey dedicated to a larger mission. A mission of transforming lives, safeguarding the environment, and heralding positive change through empowerment. 9 lakh lives have been directly impacted by Jspl's social endeavors in health, education, employment, rehabilitation, and infrastructure. Our plants and factories employ the latest in technology to protect the environment. We do everything possible to monitor and control air and water quality, and to keep noise and other environmental parameters within permissible limits. We recycle everything from water and solid waste to coal and ash. More than 20% of all the space at our steel plants are green areas, a toast to our huge afforestation program. We believe when real leaders win, they do not win for themselves alone. They also make countless others win with them. This, to us, is true leadership. This is the way we do business. This is what we learn and follow at JSPL. Jindal Steel and Power Limited. Making in India.